Please give it up for Miss Angela Dunn. Keep it going, keep it going.
That's okay. That's okay, babe. That's okay. How y'all doing tonight? Well, I am blessed. I'm glad to be here. I'm going to take this moment to reintroduce myself. My name is Angela Dunn, and I have not just come back from Iraq. It's taken some years and some therapy to get over my little tour in Iraq. Yes, but that is true. I was an airborne trombone player. I'm a veteran, and I've almost been killed 3 times, and that was just by members of my own family. So, you know, being a veteran, I've been to a few foreign wars. I mean, a few foreign countries, including Mississippi. You know, in Alabama, we thank God for Mississippi every day. You know why? Mississippi is the only, let me put this down. Mississippi is the only state. It's okay. I took my medicine today. It'll be all right. Mississippi's the only state that it constantly comes in last in the poll of 50 states. And another reason, I gotta get off Mississippi, okay, because I'm from Sand Mountain, Alabama. I'm nothing special, just a good old country girl. And so being from the country, another thing I need therapy for is I grew up in the Assemblies of God, and if you don't know what that is, that's Pentecostal. If you don't know what that is, that's one step away from snake handling. Now, I've read the book of Acts, and I've read that scripture where they get, you know, God will give you power over scorpions and snakes, and it'd say anything about going to church on Sunday and picking up a rattlesnake. People say, well, that rattlesnake bit you because you had sin in your heart. Nay, he bit you because you were stupid. When I was 18 years old, I decided that I wanted to be a professional trombone player. And my father had other ideas. He owned honky-tonks, you know, the kind of bars where they have to replace the pool sticks about once every 2 months. And if you ever go out to a bar and you walk in and you see that there's chicken wire around the bandstand, turn around and walk back out. That's a bad sign. And so, being from this age on up in the Assemblies of God, I was not going to play or be in a honky-tonk. So I asked my mother, I'm like, Mother, why didn't you save me money for me to go to college? She said, well, Angie, I didn't think you smart enough. Okay. You know, that stings. That stings. Because I actually went on to get a paralegal certificate, so that stings. Yeah, thanks, Mom. So I went to go see my local Army recruiter, and he found out I played trombone. Audition set up. Long story short, I auditioned, passed, made it in. The deal was you go to basic training, then you go to the Naval School of Music, and then one day he said, hey, what do you think about being in the airborne band? And I said, what's that? And he said, oh, it's really cool. You get this cool beret, and you get to wear this French protege, and you get to wear your pants and your boots, and and you get this shiny pair of jump wings. Ladies, doesn't that sound like jewelry? Shiny silver jump wings. And he said, oh, and that class, that school, that's just 3 weeks long. That's shorter than basic training. You'd be through with it like that. And I want y'all to know, he was right. It was exactly 3 weeks. And I want you to know that's the last time and only time that man ever told me the truth. So, and I went on to be with the 82nd Airborne Division Band. Now, you may be wondering, yes, the whole entire band is airborne. Why? Because Army bands are military police. And I've actually had people ask me, did y'all jump with your instruments? Oh, sure. As soon as we hit the ground, cracked open the horn, put it together, somebody screamed, secure the perimeter with a B flat. Boom. No. Strictly combat. So, but anyway, but another thing, yeah. Hold on. I'll show y'all this. This is one thing. It kind of brings back memories. Okay. I didn't pack my own bag. See? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was a totally different person. Look. Don't worry, like I said, I took my medicine. Don't don't feel like killing nobody tonight. I'm good. Yeah, but see, once I got out of the Army, I put on some weight. Who's dieting? Come on. Oh, see, nobody wants to admit it. But everybody I talk to, I bake goods all the time, take it to the office. No, I'm counting carbs. How many have you counted today? If you're counting carbs, does anybody know? Everybody seems to be counting them, but nobody can give me a number. Anybody? If you're counting them, can anybody tell me how many you've counted today? That's what I thought. Because when I tell people, yeah, I dropped off 60 pounds. I weighed 250 pounds. I was fat. Yeah. Used to run 8 miles a day, then I got fat. And then people be like, how'd you lose it? Oh, man. Yeah, they want a quick, easy answer. There's no quick, easy answer. Did y'all remember Susan Powder? Stop the insanity! Where is she now? Where is she now? And this is one thing I want to talk about, and I don't hear anybody talking about it. Look, let's talk about food addiction. Listen, you know why this is not illegal? Hostess Twinkies. Because there's nobody slinging Hostess Twinkies on the corner, are they? It's advertised day and night. It's the one addiction that you can get anywhere you want to, 24 hours. Help yourself, make yourself feel better. You deserve it. Oh yeah, you know how tell me if this is you. Okay, you want it. You're on that so-called diet. Okay, and you want that Twinkie, so you go ahead and eat one. Now you're feeling a little guilty. Okay, and you say, well, you know, if I bought it in the store, I would have got two. So you go ahead and eat another one. Now you feel, now you're overcome with shame and guilt. And you're like, well, and you look at yourself, well, I could never be skinny like them people in Hollywood anyway. So by the time you come to your senses, your taste buds are numb from the sugar, you're about in the sugar coma, and you're asking yourself, oh my goodness, where did them 6 empty wrappers come from? And you're grabbing them up, trying to, you know, hide them. You don't respectfully or throw them in the trash where you want people to see them. You stuff them down behind something. You're ashamed. Yes. It's okay. Be all right. Because I'm telling you, until we admit to ourselves that's emotional eating. I used to go to Overeaters Anonymous. Yeah, I had to get some therapy for it. I had to deal with it. My dad was on me all the time about being fat. I was in there one time, this lady was talking about, yeah, my husband and my kids have got all the sugar locked up in a cabinet, and they've got the key, so I can't get hold of it. This was a small woman. She weighed about 100 pounds. I'm like, what? She said, yeah, right now I'm on the verge of identifying a new binge trigger food. Every time I get upset, I get to thinking about this, eating this food. Oh, I can't talk about it. I thought to myself, you know, I'm not so bad. And the other day I saw on the internet a device that you take and put in your mouth to help you take smaller bites. How fat and lazy has this country become that we need a retainer device to put in our mouth to take smaller bites? Why don't you just get a feed sack and strap it on your head, and that way when you're finished, you know you're done. I'm telling you, if my father knew about that, he would order me 7, one for every day of the week. Have y'all ever known anybody? One time we was in the grocery store, we went grocery shopping, the whole way through it, you can't have that, you're too fat, but I can. And he'd get a whole bunch of it, rub it in my face like little Vienna sausages. I don't have this, but you can't, don't even look at it. You know, and then we get up to the front and we see an old relative, and she says, hey, Wayne, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You remember Angela, don't you? And she says, why, Lord, gee, I thought that was her. I didn't think she could have gotten that fat. The whole grocery store stopped and looked at me. Yeah, I'm fat. But have y'all ever known anybody to explain away their bad behavior, like say a medical condition, like say, well, my blood sugar dropped. I just lost my mind. This is my father here. Well, that time I forgot to pull the Marlboro Red out of my lips before I cussed the deputy sheriff out. My blood sugar dropped. That time that I showed out and cussed out the Walmart cashier on Christmas Eve, my blood sugar dropped. That time I tried to kill you all, my blood sugar dropped. That's my time. My name's Angela Dunn. Thank you very much.